Hello guys, welcome back to the channel, hope you're doing well. Today you join me in this BMW M135i, which looks absolutely gorgeous in white with this lovely coral red interior, one of my favourite colours for an interior. This one has the automatic gearbox, which would be my transmission of choice. Controversial perhaps, but that's just what I prefer. They're absolutely incredible gearboxes, they change gear incredibly quickly, and if you still want to drive in comfort without having to use your left foot, you can drive an automatic very comfortably with no problems whatsoever. I'm very much a big fan of anything with this 3-litre straight six twin turbo engine, 335i, 2135i, 135i, all of those. This engine is absolutely incredible. Loads of power, great noise, and infinitely tunable. In fact, this one comes with an aftermarket exhaust intake and no doubt some stages of tuning. My colleague Dan has driven this car and told me I absolutely have to do a video because it sounds incredible. Well, here we are. Let's see how it sounds. These M135i's come pretty well equipped from standard. Of course, being BMW, there's 1,000,001 options you could have, and the price skyrockets. And there may be certain things that you are looking out for in the used car market. But regardless of which one you buy, you are going to have a pretty decent spec at the bare minimum. I don't know if you can pick it up, but you do get quite a lot of wastegate noise in here, and I assume that's to do with the induction kit. It's just not something I'm really that used to hearing from these 35i engines. Or a BMW in general, really. This is probably not the road to be doing this because I can feel the back end squirming and the traction control going absolutely crazy. This, of course, being a rear-wheel drive car, in comparison to some of its competitors in this sort of 300 horsepower hot hatch market, it does make this car feel more dynamic and fun, in my personal opinion. So let's put it into a sport mode. Sport mode plus traction control off. We're in first gear. I'm pretty sure we're going right, so. Oh my God. Yeah, okay, traction control off. All the power comes out to play. And that's nuts. Jesus. I thought we might get a little bit of a slide there, but that was considerably more sideways action than I expected. You can hear the induction kit just sucking up air constantly. This is one of those cars with this exhaust system and induction setup where it encourages you to give it a bit of right foot, really, because the whole sound becomes smoother, more harmonic, rather than just droning away as you do as you try and drive around quietly. You're almost better being on the power. This is a very quick car. This is going to be very interesting for draggy times. Oh yeah. How can you not love the sound of a 6-cylinder? God, the gear changes, it's so quick. Because there's so much power and boost built up, it really jolts in between gears. That was 5th gear, and I'm still having to be cautious about how I'm putting the power on with this traction control off, because I do feel like I'm going to end up chasing my arse here in a second. I like it a lot. Now that's satisfying. That is so satisfying. This does pop and crackle quite a lot on the overrun, but I don't know how to describe it, but they're kind of quite deep pops, and they're guttural. They're not snappy, sounding like gunshots like this is a Fiesta FT banging off its rev limiter. I suppose what I'm saying is, while it's making pops and things, I don't feel that self-conscious, which I feel like a popcorn map in any other sort of car really would be. Following a nice E46 320 Ci in green with the green roof. Matt from High Peak Autos would like that. These are the sorts of pops and crackles that sound like they actually come from power and displacement. They're not just, which I hate. But then you put it back into comfort mode, no pops and crackles. So I've been banging on about how much I love these cars. There's got to be some downsides. What do I think they are? Well, this one in particular is a bit rattly inside. The build quality is not necessarily quite as good as you'd expect for an M car. But on the whole, they are very good. Fuel consumption, obviously horrendous. Insurance is going to be bad. Tax is crazy. But these are all things you should have taken into account when you were buying a car like this. So, not a huge issue, really. Personally, as much as I love the sound of this car, I would have one that had some kind of valved exhaust, so it really could be quiet when you're doing your day-to-day driving. Sometimes I get up in the morning. I say sometimes I get up in the morning, I'm grumpy. I am always grumpy in the morning. But sometimes you're going to want to drive to work nice and quiet, no interruptions, no one trying to talk to you or whatever, just quietly, no exhaust droning along. So, yeah, I'd love to have the Larry mode, but also the chance to relax a little bit. Okay, let's try and do a quick draggy run. Sport mode. Here we go. Oh God. Oh, that was a poor shift. She is very lively. Woo. I was just doing a burnout there to start, so I don't think it was a very good launch. Spinning the wheels before you move off, not ideal. Let's stop here and try again, and I'll try and not bother with launch control. Okay, attempt number 2. I'm just going to stamp the pedal and let's go. That is quick. That is definitely quick. That might be the quickest thing I've had on the channel yet. It certainly feels it. It just pulls and pulls. 5.40 seconds. I'm pretty sure that's quicker than the 911, which I think was about the quickest thing we had on here. I'm pretty sure that was quicker than the Golf R, just. If not, it's in that area, and no doubt I could improve on that. So in summary, do I think you should buy one of these cars? Well, if you like the idea of one, then why not, as long as you can afford it. I think the engine in this car is an engine you should own, whether that's in a 3 Series, 1 Series, 2 Series. Much like Audi's 4.2 V8, I feel like everyone should experience it. There's not a huge amount that's like these engines. So I highly, highly rate the M135i. And I think it's definitely a car to consider for the power hot hatch market. If you enjoyed the video, please do like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you in the next video.